Hey Loomers, this is Olivia from the Queen of Crafts, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial on these cute little chibi bunnies. If you want to see tutorials on any of my other charms, please comment below. Also, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.
Okay guys, so in order to make these little chibi bunny heads or bunny chibis, you will need, it's very few rubber bands. I just put a lot here just in case. So you'll need some rubber bands for the body. I'm using light sparkly pink. You'll need one white rubber band for the nose, and you'll need 3 black rubber bands for the eyes and the nose. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go around the outside of the loom for the bunny's body. So you're going to go from the middle peg out on either side. And you're just going to go down the loom. So I have 2 rubber bands stuck together. I don't like these rubber bands too much because you have to pull them apart first. Alright, so when I made the bunny head, I made it down coming in here. So if you want it to be more of a head, you can just kind of turn in right now. But I'm going to make mine a little longer to make mine a chibi bunny, since I think I made those a little smaller and they weren't intended to be bunny heads. But if you want to make a bunny head, then go ahead and turn in now. But I'm going to go down 1 more peg to the 4th peg on either side. So do the same on the other side. And these bands are going to take a while because I have to pull them apart. So that's why I do not like these kinds. Alright, the next thing that you're going to do, I know it's really hard to see because I'm using such a light color, but I just went to the 4th peg on either side. And then you're going to turn in on both sides to the middle, or to the 5th peg in the middle. Alright, the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to go down the middle, and if you want to make the stomach white, go ahead, you can do that. I'm going to make the stomach purple, because I'm making the muzzle, or the area around the nose, white. So, I mean, you can if you want to. I think it'd be really cute. But I'm just going to make this one the same color throughout the entire bunny. And normally with the chibi animals I add like a really cool tail, but rabbits have a little cottontail right here and I think it'd be kind of weird looking, so I'm not going to add a tail, but if you want to, you can make some kind of little cottontail. Alright, the next thing that we're going to make is the eyes, or the nose, sorry. The nose first. Alright, so take a black rubber band, wrap it around your hook 4 times. Then you take a white rubber band and wrap it around twice on either side. So basically like making an eye. And then you're going to take a single or a double rubber band, purple, light purple in my case, but whatever color you're using, and just slide all those rings onto that rubber band. So, and you're going to put it onto your bunny on the 2nd peg on either side. Like that. Alright, the next thing that you're going to make is the eyes. So just take a black rubber band, wrap it around 4 times. Take another black rubber band, wrap it around 4 more times. And then you're going to take a single purple and just slide all the rings on to your rubber band and put it on the 2nd peg again. Just like you would any other chibi animal. I like making chibis. Alright, so separate the eyes, take the middle and pull it over that peg, push the eyes down too. You don't want them to be all, this one's very weird looking right now, so It's going to come out really funky. You'll have to fix it later. So it should look like that right now. Alright, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to make the ears. So take a single purple, wrap it around 4 times. Then you're going to take 2 singles, put on the end of your hook, slide that on like so. Pull it over. So you should have that. Then you're going to make another ear, or another part to the ear. You're going to take 2 more single purples and slide all the rings that you have so far onto those singles. Alright, and that's your ear. It's a really teeny tiny ear because it is, as I said, a chibi bunny, and chibi bunnies have really tiny features, a lot smaller than the adult size bunny would, or the full size. So it's going to be really teeny tiny, but it makes a perfect charm. So then you're going to make another ear, wrap a single rubber band around 4 times, and take 2 singles, slide all the rings up over it, and pull that part over. And then you take 2 more singles and do the same thing. And put it on the top peg or the first peg on either side. So there's your bunny. And the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to put some holding bands on it. And you're going to put one right around the triangle of the face. You're going to make another triangle shaped one. Put it right underneath that. And take one more and put it right underneath that one. So you should have 3 holding bands. And then take another one. You're going to make that your capping band. So wrap it around 3 times. Now you're going to start looping. So reach underneath the capping band. I really should have used a bolder color for this, but I didn't. So reach under the capping band. Take the bottom or the top 2. Make sure you have the right ones. Pull that forward. It should be forming a teardrop. Okay, then take the next 2 out to the right or the left, whichever one side you started with. As long as it's forming teardrops, you're doing it right. And do the same on the other side. Now you're just going to loop up the sides by taking the bottom 2, pulling it up, and that was more than 2. Hang on a moment. Yeah, you have to be careful, especially when using light colors. So if you're using white or something like that, or if you're using a glittery color, you're going to have to be careful by making sure you're grabbing the right ones. So just loop all the way up. Again, this is really hard because the color choice was not good at all. But I really wanted to use these colors, so I did. Be careful when you get to the ears because there's a lot of rubber bands on there. Reach under, make sure you're grabbing the right 2. This is not easy. I know it's really hard to tell because of the fact that it's very, very, very light. But I am just looping up the sides in the order that I place the bands. Well, basically reverse order. So I'm looping up the sides first, and then I'm going down the middle. Actually, that is the right order, so never mind the whole reverse order thing. Okay, you gotta reach under. Alright, then you're going to loop up the body. I think I did something here. I think I did something down there and it might fall apart, but oh well. It takes like 5 minutes to remake it. And final loop up to the top. You're going to take your holding band, or not your holding band, whatever you want to call it. Just slide your hook through the channel of the bands. Make sure you're catching all of them. And pull. And I have more than one, so I always have a problem with that. Making sure I get all the right ones on there. So stick it back under there. And slide it up your hook to the thickest part, and then just rip it off with your hands. You don't want to do it with the hook because that one rubber band is not going to hold all those other ones. So I'm going to carefully rip this off the hook, and I got to be careful at the end because I have a feeling I did something wrong because one of the bands popped off. I don't know if I put it back on right. So it might fall apart, but I still did all the other steps right. Yeah, that one is not secure, I don't think. Let's make a slip knot down there. Alright, so here's my bunny, and it will not come off the loom perfect. So you'll have to push out the nose and the eyes. You can tuck the charm part in, but I like to keep it out. So this part, that part, that was just my mistake of just not putting the band on correctly. So that should be your bunny, and you might have to fix it a little more. The nose isn't in the proper place at the moment, but yeah, so just mess around with it a little bit, and that's your bunny. And it's a little different than these two, and yours should be a little shorter looking if you just did the heads, but I did the Chibi bunny. So thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and check out my other videos. I'll be making some more Rainbow Loom Charm videos coming soon, including the Chibi ones. So thank you. Bye.